This song is called Lonesome and Montana, and I wrote it for my mom. Head strong and heart soft, mountain mama mine. Got to dreaming about the big sky and the ponderosa pines. Red-eyed drive up the highway, turn a page, roll a stone. Rearview mirror, leaving behind 1,000 miles of road. Now she lonesome in Montana, somewhere out near Yellowstone. Wolves howling at the window, reminding her that she lonesome in Montana. Yeah, she's out there on her own. Best part about leaving, gonna be that day she comes back home. Past the land they call Missoula, between the Rockies and the plains. Saw a sign just for Bozeman, said Bighorn Skulls Beetle Clean. Now she lonesome in Montana, somewhere out near Yellowstone. Wolves howling at the window, reminding her that she lonesome in Montana. Yeah, she's out there on her own. Best part about her leaving, gonna be the day she comes back home. Gonna be the day she comes back home. She comes back home. She lonesome in Montana, somewhere out near Yellowstone. Wolves howling at the window, reminding her that she lonesome in Montana. Yeah, she's out there on her own. Best part about her leaving, gonna be that day she comes back home. Whoa. Artists that are my inspiration. So Joni Mitchell is my big forever on the pedestal inspiration. I have a lot of other inspirations consistently. New people will pop up that inspire me. I took a guitar lesson when I was 11, and the instructor taught me how to play Who Will Save Your Souls by Jewel. And so that was like the first song I ever learned to play on the guitar. And so I consider her to be an inspiration of mine. I really love Billie Holiday. I love the intervals that she sings, but I just have so many inspirations throughout my career, and just people I play with too. I get so inspired by musicians that I meet and that I get to jam with, you know. I saw a concert, Paul Thorne, country artist, and I got to talk to him after the show, and he gave me some advice. You know, it was really, really early in my career, and it seemed to me that every time I would try to talk to the audience, sometimes they were with me and sometimes they weren't, and I noticed that everything he said, they hung on his every word, and I just wanted to know what was the difference, you know. And so I was like, hey, Paul, I need some advice. When you talk to the audience, a lot of times the things you say are really profound, but sometimes you're just saying anything and they're just hanging on your every word and they just love it. And what is it that you're doing? what are you doing? You know? And he said that when he started to think of it as a conversation with a group of people, it's different than one-on-one. So when he says something, a group of people has a way they respond, and so it's applause usually during a concert. And so if you start talking while they're still applauding, then you're interrupting them, and so they're not ready to listen to you. So he told me to wait until the very last clap, even if it felt like an eternity, if I had something that I wanted them to listen to, so that then I wasn't interrupting and it kept the flow of the conversation going between the audience. And it changed everything. It really, really helped. I took that advice, and then my flow with the audience and the way that I speak and how they respond has been just really, really easy ever since. This song is called Mountainside, and it was inspired by a trip I took to the June Lake Loop in the Eastern Sierra. We're walking by the lake in early June, high in the hills where the wild iris blow, in the pale pink light of the strawberry moon. We're walking by the lake in early June. Psychedelic eyes of the aspen grow, like those trees know something that we don't know. If you ever get lost, can't find your way, I'll meet you on the mountainside. I'll meet you on the mountainside. I'll meet you in the mountains. We're talking through the wind in the afternoon. I couldn't tell what you were saying, but it sounded cool. High elevation started getting to our heads, but there's no turning back, it's just around the bend. Waving in the sagebrush, singing low, little bird knows something that we don't know. If you ever get lost, can't find your way, I'll meet you on the mountainside. 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 Whoa, whoa. I'll meet you in the mountains. Psychedelic eyes of the aspen grove, like those trees know something that we don't know. If you ever get lost, can't find your way, I'll meet you on the mountainside. 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 Whoa, oh, oh. I'll meet you in the mountains. Play solo very often, but I do love to play solo. It feels really good because this is how I write the songs. So this is how they're born, just like me and my guitar. But I have a band. The full expression of the band I have in California is 9 people with a full horn section, violin, upright bass, drums, keys, 3-part harmonies, and then I'll perform, duo, trio, just all different configurations of the group. I started out, I guess, pre-pandemic. The band was very, very folk Americana, 5-piece electric guitar, upright bass, drums, violin, and me playing acoustic guitar and singing. And then I wrote the song Sweet Sunlight, and I sent it up to a producer in Portland named Sasha, and he heard horns on it. And once I heard it with the horns, I thought it fit perfectly, and I had never thought that horns would, I had just never thought of horns before for my music. And then immediately I just reached out to some local guys, and then it's been a 9-piece band ever since. There was a time when I had first gotten my dog, and I was trying to see if he would be a road dog with me, right? And he was really good for like the first set. His name's Oliver, and he's like a little 11-pound Yorkie, and he would do really good in the first set, and then he would like get cold or just miss me. And so in order to keep him on the road, because we were already like out on tour, I had to wear him in a backpack to make it through the set. And so I just wore my dog in a backpack on my back while I played the whole set, and which is not sustainable. It was like 11 pounds isn't heavy until you're playing like 2 sets with it on your back. But if I had my own sound system and I would like turn around to do the sound, the audience would like see my little dog's head, like, or you'd just be sleeping in the backpack. Anyway, that was short-lived, but I love my dog. This song is called Sweet Sunlight, and it's about being a freshwater mountain mermaid on the Yuba River. Sweet sunlight, sweet old sunlight, shine down on me. Ooh. Shine down on you. Ooh. I got no reason to complain, lying here on this lonely riverbank. Why don't you come lie next to me? Oh, and we'll watch our troubles all roll away. I got no reason to complain, lying here on this lonely riverbank. Why don't you come lie next to me? Oh, and we'll watch our troubles all roll away. Sweet sunlight, sweet sunlight, shine down on me. Ooh, shine down on me.